Hello there, this is Space Runner 5. Welcome to a new Let's Play series where we'll be playing Anbennar, a modded EU4 Let's Play series, which is a complete overhaul of the game. Actually, well, in the base game this would be Europe, but now we're looking in this foreign landscape, which you can actually see the outline of the real map. But anyway, so this is a full overhaul mod where we are in the scent of like D&D-esque, where let's see what we got. I know these guys are gnomes. We got elves over here. Actually, we can go ahead and oh, that doesn't help. We want a cultural map. There we go. So we got gnomes, halflings. Can't really read that. Oh, we got elves there. Yeah, and just kind of all sorts of different stuff like that. We got orcs over here and kobolds up here. I haven't dived too much in this mod pack. Someone did ask me to play this, so I'm much obliged to that. I have no problem playing or taking on suggestions from you guys. So I have played a total of like 10 minutes of this game. Just see how it loads, runs, and see if I can actually play it on my system. Fortunately, we can. So I total of 5 mods. We have Anbennar, the ideas, filler flags, just so that way for provinces like this guy, instead of being a rebel flag, it gets a nice cute little flag. Graphical map improvements and bigger UI. Just so that way things are a little bit easier for you guys to see on your computers. Depending on your screen, the graphical map improvements just get the game to run a little bit better on my system. And I guess we'll go ahead and jump in here and we can see all the many pop-ups that there are to this game for the initial load. Now I've gone ahead and selected this guy. They are gnomes. For in the D&D world scheme, I always love playing a gnome wizard, so it's kind of might thematically play something like that. I have no idea. But he definitely, it's a solid leader. You know, he's a 4/5/6. The ideas aren't bad. Binary construction is kind of meh. The discipline's nice. Manpower recovery is good. Development's, it's okay. Ship cost reduction is very mediocre. Production idea cost, I do enjoy both of those, so that's okay. National unrest is good. Foreign spy detection, don't care about. Morale of armies is okay, but the infantry combat ability plus 20% is insanely good. And we also get global tariffs plus 20%, which I'm not really that interested in. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're gonna play this one on normal, just because there aren't any achievements anyways for Iron Man. And, you know, Iron Man is a much larger save. Alrighty, this game does take a little while to load in. There we go, we get this first pop-up. We're going to go with the default multiplayer settings, because, yeah, we're just going in. We're going to go with recommend for single player, because that's what we were doing. And we get a bunch of ideas and missions. Manual development, growth summary, that's fine, I can just go away. That's something that we can see over time if, you know, our provinces actually get developed. Racial tolerance and pop-ups. So that's actually the interface between the different, I guess, culture groups or, I guess, species. So right now, it's not this one. Where is it? Racial tolerance. We are gnomish, so we only allow gnomish to live in our land, and everyone else is oppressed. Basically, the equivalency of we kick them out of our towns; they're not allowed to live here, or you know, they are indentured servants or worse. We have a mission to revive the gnomish hierarchy. I have no idea what that does, but I'm definitely interested in doing that in the future. Change racial military, so that you can actually change what type of, if you have other species integrated into your country, you can actually have them lead your army instead of your gnomish people, because gnomes aren't exactly the greatest fighters in the world. They're more of, you know, tinkerers and spellcasters, not so much for fighting. What do we have here? Empowered requirements. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. That's just details. I guess we can go ahead and flip through this real quick. In case anyone's interested, they can pause the video. We'll be going through them later when we actually get government reforms. This is Republic. And back to the game. Racial pop menu. This is if you want to do anything with any of the species, which we're not interested at the moment. We don't have any state edicts at the moment, and I can go away. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in here to estates, because that got an overhaul as well. We now have the mages and adventurers, which the adventurers would be like D&D parties, and mages is like your magical council. Philosophers, nobility, merchant guilds, and artificers are just reskinned vanilla EU4 with their normal stuff. So we're actually we have harmony for this. So for our religion, it's kind of built off of the Confucian faith, which is actually pretty good that we just finished the Korean Let's Play series, or are very close. So we can pull from that a little bit in our experience. Now that we really cared about the Confucian faith, it just was kind of a thing that was in the background that we just let run. We're just going to go for normal clicks for the most part. Nothing too exciting, at least in these initial 4, because, well, they're reskinned vanillas. What is that one? Okay, not a big deal. You can have increased autonomy, no biggie. Siege ability, that sounds kind of nice. You guys actually lose influence? Is this true? No, it went up by 10, that's a lie. Increased production? Oh, we already have that. Okay, yeah, we already have that. That's good. I like that. Extra production is good. In general, money is always something I will take. We can do courtiers of adventure. Or courtiers of adventure. Yep, just increase or decrease the cost of advisors. I will definitely take that. And mages, how do you feel? Don't want to give you a monopoly. Don't really want to lose taxes. The mage's estate magic. That's something they can use to enhance your, you got a couple spells. I don't actually know what these guys do. Oh, here we go. Pay money for Diplo Rep. Pay money for local goods produced. Scry your borders for additional... the rust reduction might be kind of nice. Aid construction, just for buildings if we want to do that. And we're going to go and change our mind. Now that we've seen that. What are you guys... Alright, your equilibrium is above 60, or above 50, not 60. Let's go ahead and do leaders. We have expanded leaders, so we can actually... There's a lot more variety. We got the yearly army tradition guy, which I would like to go ahead and let our army tradition start going up so we can get better generals. Spy network, not really interested in that. Relations would be okay. Let's just go for Diplo Rep. Yearly corruption reduction. Ah, that was oddly rhymed, and I did not mean for that to happen. I don't think we pay much in state maintenance. Yeah, not even a ducat. We'll go for national taxes then. Let's go ahead and move our army to the mainland. Let's go ahead and begin building new regiments, because we do have a custom mission tree. Very kind. So we have, get our army up to 100%. We get claims on this region. So this is going to be our path of initial expansion. It's over here to the north. We've got the dirty kobolds, the monsters to the north that we can declare war on. Let's go ahead and pick up an alliance. These are another settlement of gnomes. I believe it's gnomes. Yeah, gnomes. Couldn't remember if it was gnomes or dwarves, which are also in here. So we got one ally, because we do also have a mission to be friends with them, get 50 Diplo Rep. And prepare a fleet, get permanent claims on some land. Have more or equal light ships than 12. I think we currently start with 11. Yeah, we do. Go ahead and start protecting trade in Dragon Coast. We do have merchants to send out. You can go and collect here because you're downwind, and we can transfer trade here because you are upwind for our current trade node. And I forgot a snake click. Let's go do that. Have almost 200, well, I'll have over 200 ducats. Base production, or is at war with, who's Nimskad? I have no idea who that is. Excuse me? Or a green scale. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, green scale's over here. Yeah, we can do that. It's like looking around going, I don't know what this thing is talking about. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause. Since they are going to see a lot of stuff occur in the next, well, the next month tick. Game, are you? You are going. Hello? Okay, now the game's going. I was like, what happened? I tested it. I know it could play, but... Alright, let's go ahead and get a leader. New mercenary company. There's our monthly tick. Get all of our mercs. Do now have our CB on the red scales, which we can't declare war yet, but we will be doing that in the future. Our leader is a 4422. He has immortal long-lived, which means he has like a lifespan of like 250, which that's actually a little concerning because he's already 240. I thought he was much older than that. We'll rival the red scale, obviously. And who else do we want to rival? Could go for initial expansion down here in Rivera. And then the third one, I don't really care. I think this guy, yeah, we can go and rival him. He'll be fine. We choose you. You have been selected as a rival. That's no biggie. And there we go. Probably immediately go ahead and attack the red scale. We can immediately go to war with the green scale and fulfill our mission. Anti-monstrous conquest. Gives us 50% aggressive expansion reduction, prestige, and increased cost for land. That's fine. We're okay with that. Let's actually go ahead and see if anyone else wants an alliance, just to maybe dissuade anyone from attacking us. Not quite. During this war, we'll go ahead and improve relations with others. Make sure we can go ahead and pick up an alliance afterwards. Because we can I'd still consider us pretty vulnerable. Go ahead and march forward. Send that 1k there. So the monsters you can immediately attack because they only have a military tech of 2. That doesn't mean that they're just kind of means that their morale is less than yours, I believe, when looking at the techs. Let's go to tech tree. Here we go. Tech 2. No, just kind of just Doesn't look like there's any real difference. Alright, you guys go ahead, continue marching forward. You guys go there. Can you catch that? No. Let's go try and catch the 1k stack. If not, we'll at least have the 1k stack behind our army. Keep it safe. Let's see. Do have deal with the kobolds, core creation cost reduction, because we do have 150 diplo points. We'll be using that in the future. It looks like you guys are coming to attack my little 1k stack. Oh, no, you guys are just going to walk right by. It's fine with me. Alright, we're going to go ahead and send our army in here. We can probably do a little stack wipe action. Oh, they got away. This is farmland. We can easily engage here. They have a 3-2. He is not nearly as good as our current leader. So we can easily get rid of them. Say goodbye. We just lose a stab. That's great. Not what I want to see. There you go. 2-1 losses, and we're just going to go to their capital because that's where they're going to reinforce to. And hopefully this will be a stack wipe. If not, no biggie. The adventurers can be less loyal. That's okay. Not going to be too worried. Change racial. No, we're okay. We can't do that anyways. It was a full stack wipe, so we're actually going to go ahead and just do some carpet sieging. You have 2 siege, so we're actually going to keep you nearby. And we're going to merge the 2 fleets together and go blockade just to make that siege just a little bit quicker with the blockade. You guys go ahead and merge. There you go. Those 2 sieges are over. They're not actually building any new troops, which is actually a pretty nice sight to see. And we're just going to wait for their capital fall. We can pretty much just do a full annexation. There goes our stab, which we knew about, which is unfortunate. Currently at war with Red Scale. Go occupy this one province so they can't take it. Because I would like it for myself. There we go. We'll do a full annexation and this will invalidate their war. Do have to take a loan to end this war a little bit quicker. But ultimately not... Oh, no, you guys not finish that siege. We don't want them... Definitely want to dissuade them. Green Scale is at war currently, so they're probably going to be pretty inclined to leave the war. Negative 20 reasons. Expected life expecting to be up to 250 years old. That was for our increased age, or the immortality. Increased longevity. However you want to say it. I wish your army would not stack on mine like that. Have one merc or increase base tax. We're gonna go for the base production because we might have some spare Diplo points, depending on what goes on. There we go. This war is over. Going to do a full annexation. They should accept. Really, we don't have enough for all the provinces. It's upsetting. There is a Diplo rep guide to decrease the province war score cost, so if you have him, you can actually do a full annexation. I thought we could, but apparently not. It should just give me that little bit, though. That'll do. Give us some money. Off by 1% is what we were off by. Alright, well, we'll take this. Go ahead and immediately click this button, deal with the kobolds. You guys are going to be kicked out. Let's go ahead and create all of our cores. Apparently we have one that we cannot core. Oh yeah, we're out of admin points. Makes sense. You guys come on home, or at least into the general vicinity. Troops, let's go ahead and recruit another 4, just so we're up to our force limit. Out of manpower. Our states are relatively happy with us. Can actually demand, oh no, cannot quite demand land. Would need just 5 Diplo. 5, there we go. These will be done. And we do have a bunch of new ideas as well. So we actually start with offensive ideas, not too bad. Got to mention that, and there's this long list, which I have not taken a look at yet. So I'm kind of excited to see what's going on in there. Let's go and get this. Oh, can I get this one core yet? You guys begin merging. We need a new rival. Can we rival the blue scale? We can indeed. Well, that is going to be our next rival. Go and get that core going. Blue scale has decided to rival us. It should not be too difficult to fight them. They have no allies. This is their main army right there, 13k. Yeah, that's their entire army. Let's go and repair a loan. I don't like having debt. And why don't you go ahead and get rid of rebels in our land. We need our manpower to recover just a little bit quicker. Adventurers are a little disloyal at the moment. What do you guys currently have? Your equilibrium is ticking up. We give you something a little bit more to make you a little bit happier. National tax reduction, not interested in that. Nobility equilibrium reduction. What is that currently? 64, yeah, we can do that. Did lose 5% land, but in the long run it'll probably be okay. Still making a ducat. I'll gladly make a ducat. We're going to wait for military tech here because it is a tactics level. Yeah, I'll take the 2 base manpower. One development for 20 ducats is well worth it. Alrighty. Making a whole casual 1 ducat. A little bit of overextension, but not too bad. Do have 8,000 manpower, so we can actually go ahead and recruit another unit. Don't have enough money yet. What do you have? Establish allies in the south. Yep, we'll take that 50 Diplo points for getting our alliance here up to 100. And let's see, who else wants to be friends? We should probably pick up more than 1 ally. Who are you? This guy? Sure, we can be allies. I don't mind. You probably are rival. Yeah, you're rival to our, or your allied, or yeah, you have a rival of our rival. There we go. That was hard to say. Let's go ahead and pick up a little bit more lands. We're above the 22%. Reduce some of our negative modifiers and carry on. There we go. Now we can get our 15th troop. Go up to our force limit, and we can go ahead and turn in another mission, which will give us permanent claims on this region. So, could have actually saved us some admin points. So, that was a slight inefficiency on my part. Probably should have declared first, or built up and then declared. Reconquest. Yep, did that. Now we can go ahead and we're going to change the culture in this region by clicking this button. So now this culture is gnome and it's no longer kobold like it is here. And we gain the conquest on blue scale, which is something we will be doing in the future. That one's completed. Reclaim the capital. Oh, we need one more province. And then we get more claims on this region. So let's go and cancel. Red scale is still everywhere. So we will fight the battle first. And then we'll go from there. Still a lot of unrest, but it's not too bad here after the culture got converted. And we should be getting ready for military tech, I would imagine. Yes, we are. We're projected to have it in 7 months. It gets confusing sometimes with the months change, so but fortunately I did add the numerical value of the month, otherwise I'd be lost. Need 19 ships. The army tradition increase or just base production. We'll go ahead and go for production again because it does also help our economy. Oh, it's in the same province. And we need... Oh, no, we just need to invest points somewhere else. 15 prestige would be good, but we're going to go for the crowns. Spend a little bit of admin just to get that diplo. Got some more money. And that is something else I got reworked, is the buildings. There we go. We have base infrastructure and we go down the line. Manufactories are actually a mage tower, which is kind of cool. Owning at least one mage tower will give the mage estates more influence. Interesting. Well, that's what we have at the base at the beginning of the game. Let's go and pick up military tech. It does give us, wow, 4 innovativeness for taking the first tech. That's ridiculous. I'll gladly take that. It does give us tactics, so our fighting ability against these guys has increased. Rebels are getting ready to spawn, it looks like. But we're just going to chill very peacefully. And we'll go against the blue scale once this rebellion has spawned. These guys are pretty loyal. Not too bad. There they are. Go ahead and dispatch them, and then we'll go ahead and turn on the blue scale. Go. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of reinforcement just because we are kind of out of manpower. Just a little bit. And their army is somewhere in here, which, fortunately for us, none of this actually goes out. This is all mountains, so they're stuck in there once we actually get. So if we put a nice 10k stack, we can just go carpet siege everything else. We will show superiority once more. Send the army here, and we're just going to make sure that their army, is over here. Create new unit. Send off 4. Just so we can do 2 sieges at one time, and 10,000 should be plenty to be able to fight them. They do have 4k back here, which isn't great. Maybe we just go take care of the 4k and then go from there. Wasn't expecting the 4k to be there. Good to see extra navy tradition, or naval tradition. We'll gladly accept that. Their army is fleeing at the moment. Oh, that's different music. I just noticed it, sorry. Let's go ahead and create a new unit. Split off our 4k that we originally had. Siege there. We'll just do carpet sieging all out here. There are cores coming in, so we should have... Yeah, the unrest is pretty... Oh, just on here. Why here, though? We do also have, for our confusion, or our harmony, could try and harmonize the dragon cult group. What do we get for that? Religious unity increases and movement speed increase. Alrighty, that's not too bad. Would be inclined to have that in the future. Continue to occupy their land while our manpower recovers a little bit, because we're going to have some time to be able to just kind of walk in waltz in, we're in no rush. Go. Walk over to the next province. And we'll just go to here and stop. Until we get everyone together. And then we'll split our army in 2 stacks so we can reinforce either way. Another occupation. Sent you all the way in, so we can actually do that a little bit more efficiently. Good. Go ahead and state all of our new land, although we don't have that many admin points laying around. They have 14k to our 12k, just because we are slightly unreinforced. You guys go ahead and come back home, or at least begin the invasion in. All power cost reduction minus 5% though, that's great. Can it give us a better navy? We're going to hold off on that, to be honest. I'd rather start developing our land. Let the economy begin to kind of snowball a little bit. They are all sitting on the capital. It's fine with me. We basically have what we want, and we can just kind of pen them in over here. Let's go and see for our missions. Claim the capital, we can easily do that one. What do I get from this? And the capital just needs to be done. Do I want to grant privileges? No, there is the Renaissance. Nah. Lose some Diplo points. So we just need the coast here. Okay, yeah, we can easily just peace out now. Give me this bit. This is what I desire. This is what I will peace out for. Don't have any forts yet, so we do need to take the capital. Manpower is slowly reinforcing. Emphasis on slowly. You guys stand there without suffering attrition? The answer is no. Alright. Go ahead and split that 4k stack out again. Just so we're not suffering attrition. They're making 2 ducats a month. We lost that. That's no fun. Let's go ahead and go for spy network. We can do that one pretty easily. These guys, sure. Build spy network. Go from there. Probably want to improve relations with this guy, just so that way he doesn't attack us, since we are neighbors, and he is a big one. I believe that's pronounced God. If, oh, you guys left your capital. Maybe if you're going to let us siege it, I'll gladly do that. Keep a 6k stack on both sides, so we can easily reinforce if we need to. But they should be dissuaded, since they are on military tech 2 versus are these tunnels? These are tunnels. Interesting. Remove/decreases minority size. Yeah, that's fine. There's a lot of hidden modifiers in the background for culture and who's living where. Claims fabricated by someone, okay. Magical experiment gone wrong. Ah, that's great. The mages could be upset. That's fine. We're gonna make this war for a little bit longer. Have not yet discovered these guys, and yet I have CBs on them. Better they have CBs on me. It's currently a target. Convert action by blue scale. Okay. And you guys did just try and fight my army, which is concerning. Land attrition reduction. Alright, the army is a little weak right now. Just because I wasn't looking at it, I was looking at other stuff. Didn't think they were going to attack us, but sure enough they did. They are on low enthusiasm now. That's at least good. The cost for ideas is also reduced, but I think we're going to go in favor of tech. Keep the innovativeness flowing. You guys can leave, that's fine, I don't mind. Go reoccupy your land, we'll have your capital, and we have the ticking war goal. So I'm not really concerned. Once the capital falls, this war's over. Food shortage helps a little bit, but just lost 200 men to a siege. Uh-oh, this AK stack might be coming back in. It's a little scary. Oh no, okay. Obviously make this a state. Something definitely on our books to-do list. Almost reoccupied all of their land. Still just waiting on the capital. Suffering lots of attrition here. Kobold minority gives us +1. Interesting. Well, the capital has fallen. Let's come on back. Really, you won't accept this? Why? You are making gains, is what you say. We just took your capital, though. You guys are beginning to occupy my land, which is concerning. There you go. This is what I desire, and will give us 5 ducats. I will gladly take those 5 ducats and run with them. Gives permanent claim, that's fine, we can do that. Gives us permanent claims, we'll go ahead and do that as well. This will move manpower around, so let's go ahead and get our cores going first. And then let them go ahead and wiggle them around, see what happens. This will change the culture in this region. Not all of it, though. Different state. Okay, makes sense. But we've vastly expanded our culture. It's well worth it to take those clicks, because it's cheaper than actually us having to do the clicks ourselves. You guys go home, and we're just going to have you drill your heart's content. Cannot demand land. I would love to, though. Now I can get a new rival. Who do we want? I think you are having negative... You're doing covert actions against us, so we'll gladly click that button. And oh, we have resettle over here as well. Sure, we can do that. Conquer the caves. Well, that's going to be our next priority, honestly. Gives 100 military power. And finish 3 settlements. Gives us just an extra bunch of base tax manpower for 100 of dev. And we have conquest over here. Need to increase our fleet size, and we can go over there. Go and protect trade in the Dragon Coast, since, well, we own it. You humiliate rival. We're not really too inclined to do that. Why don't we go for ship trade power? That's 33%. Bolts in the north, that's a little hard to deal with. Why don't we hire some mercs to maybe get through that? Not enough money, because I just spent it. Yeah, about 142 ducats. Let's go and consolidate here. We'll go ahead and rebuild that in just a minute. Go ahead and take a loan, just so we can hire. Really, only 6 troops? Let's go for the 10 then. There we go. You're gonna go ahead and stop drilling. Hostile siege, that's fine. You have no leader. Take this guy, the king. You guys are going to attach. Okay, I guess not. I'd like to say that you're going to attach. There you go. That's allow. Attach. Yes. There we go. We want the mercs to go in first. Because they have a little bit more manpower than we do at the moment. Let's go ahead and go in there. Just money. You're losing money right now. You guys can have increased unrest. That's okay. Not gonna worry about it. Yearly corruption, national tax reduction. That hurts quite a bit. There we go. That battle's already over, and it did not cost us any manpower. Well, it actually cost us a little bit, but not too bad. Got a core rolling in. Alrighty, well, that is all the time I have for today. If you guys enjoyed today's episode and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.